Today's Let's Talk Aging interview is sponsored by the American Cleaning Institute in support of their Packets Up campaign to bring awareness to laundry room safety. As an easy, safe storage reminder, they are providing this free cling to put on your cabinets in your laundry room. Go to www.cleaninginstitute.org/packetsup to order your free cling today. I would love to hear how you keep your laundry room safe for the individuals living with dementia in your life. So please share with us using hashtag #PacketsUp in the comments below. Hello and welcome back to this week's Let's Talk Aging. My name is Molly Wisniewski of The Upside to Aging, and today I'm very excited to have Natalie Coley, the founder of SeniorsandSoldiers.com, speaking with us about her project today. So Natalie, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, when we first touched base about this project, I know it was just going to be a blog post on the Upside to Aging, but I find that your mission is so important, and it speaks to a need for two populations in our country. So I'm very excited to be speaking with you today. But with that, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I can. I'm in Tennessee. I've been here probably about 8 years now, close to 8 years. I think it'll be 8 years in February. I'm originally from Michigan, so I'm somewhat of a transplant. My family is originally from the South. My dad's side of the family is, so I spent a lot of summers here and different things like that. So it's a little bit of a culture shock coming from the Detroit area to Tennessee, but it's been a great culture shock, and it helps some that I had spent time here. So that's where I am now. I love it. I don't plan to ever go back. You should never say never, but it's great. It's been great living here. My career started out in real estate. Believe it or not, I used to sell real estate for about when I was 18. I got my real estate license, so I did that for about 2 years, and it's a cutthroat business, and I wasn't quite mean enough for it, to put it nicely. So I did that for a couple of years, did property management, and did that for quite a few years. And then I moved here, got into working with a food broker. I was there about 6 years, moved on from that, and I now work in human resources at a nuclear facility. So
Wow.
yeah, I've done a little bit of everything. So I'm not one to sit still. My brain's too active for that. But
Well, that keeps things interesting. So, how did you get into working with seniors?
Well, forever and ever, for a long time, I wanted to do something that matters. I've always been blessed with very good jobs. I've always been very fortunate to have a good family. I have no complaints. I've had a great life, great childhood, great life altogether. Um, but I just wanted to do something that mattered, that helped somebody that might not be as fortunate as myself. And I thought, that the four big ones are kids, animals, senior citizens, veterans. And I thought, oh boy, what I want to help all of these people, and I said, where is the need the greatest? And there's so many different programs for kids, and and I donate to the animal shelter. And I thought, well, I said, we have a growing number of seniors that sometimes are forgotten, sadly. And my own grandmother, she's in her upper 80s, and fortunately for her, she's got 12 kids and 20 some grandkids, and so she's always got family around her, so there's always someone stopping in or calling. And I thought, well, we are fortunate again to have that for her. So I thought that just kind of weighed on me. That kind of stuck with me. And then the soldiers part, I'm always up for helping veterans, because they done, and even current soldiers have, done so much for us. So that's kind of how the idea started, and then just kind of morphed into, well, what do I do? And so it turned into what it is.
No, I love that. Well, what is Seniors and Soldiers?
It is a PenPal service. What it is the seniors can sign up for it. It's free for all senior citizens. I mean, if you are an individual senior and live in a house by yourself, you could sign up. And, there's a section on the website where you can go and sign up. But most of them come from, and I do have some individual seniors that have signed up, but most of them come from nursing homes, assisted living, and other types of senior living communities. That's where I've got the most of them. So what it is they sign up, they get a welcome letter, and in the welcome letter, you get a link to which is a database of other people that are specifically looking for companionship, a pen pal.
Right.
And so, and the beauty of that is sometimes I know that nursing homes and different assisted living places, they'll swap letters, but I've heard a lot of, not complaints, but a lot of people say, well, nobody ever writes me back. Well, with this, you have people, they sign up as individuals. If they don't want to sign up, they don't have to. So these people that have signed up for this program, they are specifically interested. So when they sign up, they get a welcome letter with this link. And I've got about 80 people right now that are signed up. So yeah, it's great. And they automatically get this link and they've got it instantly. And they can go and they can, in the link includes name, contact information, any kind of interest they have. When they sign up, they fill out a form with what kind of interest. They don't have to put it. They can just put their name and address if they want to. But if they're, but a lot of them fill out that interest section. Like, I like cats. I love to bake. I love to go shopping. All kinds of different things. So I was really surprised that I thought that would get skipped, the interest section, but a lot of people fill it out. So, but yeah, that's how it works. And then the soldiers part of it, I don't want to say I utilize the USO has a program called Operation Gratitude, and I can't. I just help them basically. They collect letters, notes of encouragement for our soldiers, for veterans, new recruits, deployed troops, and first responders. So basically, I'm just a platform to help collect them. So the seniors, you can make cards, write letters, and send it in to me, and I just basically send it in bulk to the USO.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, and I think it's a twofold mission, right? So you're we talk about in the aging field a lot, isolation of older adults because there
Right.
are so many out, a growing number, and it's hard to keep them connected, especially when they're in their homes or even in a nursing home. The isolation is there as well. But then offering purpose
Right.
on top of that to a greater cause
Yeah.
is so incredible. I love.
Yeah. I've really enjoyed it.
I bet. So where did the idea come from? Was it just you looking for an outlet to get started, or?
That was it basically. It's been a long time that I've really wanted to do something that made a difference, and I could never quite put my finger on it. And then it just struck me one day, and like I said, I've got a grandmother who I thankfully has all the companionship that she could ever want. And and I remember she used to tell stories about how when she was younger, and she's originally from Michigan too. She moved down here 30 some years ago. Both my grandparents did. And she used to visit nursing homes, and she'd tell stories about how these people, their families wouldn't see them. And so it just kind of snowballed from there. And I thought, well, I feel like that's something that I need to do. I could really get behind that.
No, I love that. And now, do the soldiers write back, or is it seniors?
Here's the thing. You can write a letter to a soldier. They don't go to a specific soldier, but if you put your contact information in that letter, a lot of the times they will write back. It's not a guarantee, but they will. They will write back. The other seniors that are on the program, and I have a section for non-seniors too. Like I said, those people have specifically signed up. You will, unless something has happened, but you will get a letter back from them. But the soldiers thing is just kind of fun. It's even if you don't get a letter back, you've done something good. You put a smile on their face.
No, definitely. I think I agree. And so my background is in long-term care, and I've worked in nursing homes, and particularly I've worked in activities in a nursing home.
Oh, okay.
So I'm really familiar with the concept of getting the residents into PenPal programs. But right, I think that there is this expectation with it that you're going to have a correspondence. But I like this model because that it's first giving back.
Yeah.
It's giving them a purpose to give back to. And I think that's particularly for this generation. I think it's really important to support the troops and support the veterans. And I can imagine that there's a big support of rallying around that cause.
Yeah, we had and I can't remember which one it was. There was an activity director, and she had some residents that signed up, and she said they were so excited about it. She said I think they actually contacted their local recruiting office, or I can't remember exactly. And she said they started, I think they did a lunch form or something like that. So they're very excited to do it. So that made my day. I was happy to hear that.
I bet. So do you collect the letters, or are they all online?
I collect the letters for the soldiers. They send them to me, and I've got a PO box, and I collect them, and then I send them in.
Oh,
As far as the letters to the seniors that write to each other, they do that themselves. So
oh,
it's there's no stop here. They just go back and forth. I just basically provide a means. I go and I seek out these seniors that are interested and bring them together.
yeah, that's amazing. And you said you have 80 people now. Are
Mhm.
they spread out around?
Yep, we have 12 different states. We're in
Oh,
12 different states. Yep.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
I had a lady, and I haven't got them yet. She was from England, and she was interested, but I haven't got her. They fill out a membership form saying what they're interested in. I haven't got them yet, but she said that she did have a couple interested residents. I thought, well, that'd be awesome, to
that
have
would be
international.
awesome. What have you found the response to be? I mean, 80 people is a lot of people. And
Mhm.
Craig, you just started this mission. When did you start?
Well, the idea kind of started coming together in February, and I'm running around crazy, busy all the time. So I started the website, and then I thought, well, how am I going to do this? And I thought, I can't, how do I do this database kind of thing? So really, I mean, it started in February, but I didn't really start collecting senior citizens until probably about a month and a half ago. So like almost 80 people. Yeah, I was impressed that it caught on that quickly. So.
Yeah, that's incredible. Well, and I think it speaks to it becomes an easy community to become a part of,
Mhm.
right? I mean, people are always looking of how they can give back and they don't always know how.
Right.
And a lot of the options out there are monetary. So,
Mhm.
you give money or you give gifts or but this seems more personal. This seems more,
It
um,
does. Now
yeah.
there is, for if non-seniors want to join, there's a very, very small fee,
Mhm.
very small. um, and it helps me because it's, a lot of these senior citizens, they don't have internet access. So
Right.
everything I do is paper, copies, mailing. So there is a very, like I said, it's a very small fee it's like $4. But so it's not bad. It just helps me with the cost of things.
Right. And so how would people sign up for that? So both non-seniors and seniors.
Mhm. Then just go to the website, seniorsandsoldiers.com. If you are a senior citizen or an activity director or life enrichment coordinator, any kind of representative for a nursing home or any type of senior living community, at the top right corner, there's a little button that says free senior sign up. Just click on that, and there's a form. I've got a few questions that I need to do, and what I'll do is I will send out forms, membership questionnaires for the seniors that are interested to actually fill out. So, or they can, if you're an individual senior and you choose to sign up online, you've got internet access, you can do it there too. So there's two separate options. If you are a non-senior and would just like to help, would like to write to seniors, go to the same website, seniorsandsoldiers.com, and click the join button, and it'll go through and explain how it all works. And you're asked the same questions. What's your name? What's your contact information? What are your interests? You don't have to fill that out. Those are just optional fun questions. But the thing of that is, the senior citizens, they can see any of the seniors that sign up. They can see all their information. They can see any of the non-seniors that sign up. The non-seniors that sign up can only see the senior citizens information, so they don't have to worry about their information going out to the general public.
Right. No, yeah, that's great. And I imagine, so do they get to pick which one they want to write to?
Mhm. Yep, they can write to 1, 10, 80 of them. They can write all they want. I also put out a newsletter every month, and it's got different things in it. My favorite part of it, it's got like a classified section, which is free. With if you become a member, it's free. And there's a classified button on the website where you can go and type, say, I'm looking for a recipe for this, or what do y'all think about this? I mean, what's your opinion on this? I saw this movie, and like start a book club, different kind of things. So that's probably my favorite part. That's all included with the newsletter. And it's got a birthday section. That's another one of my favorite parts. So part of the membership questionnaire is for the seniors, and it's optional. They don't have to give me. I don't want the year. I specifically asked them to leave the year off. I don't need to know which year you are, but just give me the month and day of your birthday. And I publish each month. There's a birthday section, so if the members want to send birthday cards, they can.
Oh, I love that. That's
Hmm.
such a good idea.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I definitely I didn't realize that you had I did see the newsletter section on the website, but it sounds like a community, like
Yeah.
definitely. building a community here
Yeah,
that
that is my aim. Like I said, I'm just barely starting, and I've got a lot more senior members than I do non-senior members.
right.
But the great thing part about that is the senior members, because I thought about it and I thought, boy, I would like I would like to be able for seniors to write. And I thought, but I'm going to get a lot more senior members than I'm going to get non-senior members. That's just the name of the game. So I thought, well, I'll just make it so they can write each other. So they like we're so it doesn't matter how many seniors I get. If I get 400 seniors and 10 non-senior members, they can still write to whoever they want to.
Right.
So that is the beauty of that.
No, that's amazing. And I imagine that when so when you the model is for soldiers, but then when you have this community of pen pal and being able to
Mhm.
write back and forth, I imagine that there is more correspondence in that community.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, and I've got a Facebook page that I've started, and so I've got some followers on that. So, and I also follow. Facebook has a lot of different activity director groups, and
Yes.
so which is great. So I follow those, and a lot of times you'll see this so and so at my community is turning 100 or turning 101 or whatever, and I see that, and usually, and I'll ask them first before but I'll go ahead and just put that on my Facebook page,
Right.
you know, just as a, you know, just as a nice thing to do, just because I think it's cool.
Right.
Um, and so the followers that I have, well, I think a lot of them, I hope a lot of them, I get a little likes and like, oh yeah, we'll do kind of thing. We'll send birthday cards to these people, even if they're not part of the program.
I love it. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, working in activities, and I've been in those groups too,
Mhm.
or for activity directors, and pen pal is like it. It's the number one thing. I think it's there's something to we're very conscious of this idea of isolation,
Yeah,
even being surrounded by people, and that it goes deeper than just having an activities calendar. I mean, I'm all for the activities program. I'm a
right.
huge advocate, but there's this connection that people are looking for, and I think there's something to that we're missing. And obviously,
Mhm.
you have 80 people within a month.
Yeah,
You're tapping into a need here that's much more significant than I think any of us are realizing. You know,
yeah.
so
I'm excited about it.
yeah. So a month in, um, do you know what your plans are for the future of this project, or what some of your goals are? How can we help get people subscribed?
Um, well, like I said, I've started that Facebook page, and it's been overwhelming. I have had a lot of people interested, so that's got to be some. I need to get the word out. That is my next plan. Get the word out. How do I do? We have some local, like with Christmas coming up, some craft show vendors and different things like that. So I've actually been thinking about maybe doing that because I've got I I don't know if you're familiar or not. I have a Cricut machine, so
Oh,
I guess that I have twofold ideas. I'm going to try and make some stationery, and I'm going to do some free giveaways on my Facebook page. So, which will include followers and will help get the word out, because I think that's the hardest part, getting people to know about it.
yeah,
I feel like once people know about it and understand what it is, that they would be interested.
yeah,
So I plan to do that, and then I'm going to try to go out into my local community and maybe get the word out about it that way. But even at the end of the day, if I don't get any non-senior members, that's okay with me, because it's still, I truly enjoy it. Like I love putting that newsletter together every month. I love getting new people that come in and sign up, like, because it makes them happy. And it's if it turns into a big hobby, that'll be just fine in my book too. So,
oh,
but
I love
like
it.
I said, I would love to get more. It's like I said, it does cost, as far as paper, and so the more non-senior members that I can get, the more people that I can reach out to. So, people just don't go on the internet and it's like, I wonder if there's a seniors and soldiers project, and you've got to get the word out to them. So that's my plan. Get the word out locally, get the word out on the internet, and just take it from there.
Yeah, no, that's great. So the back to the membership, it's $4, but it's $4 monthly. Is it?
It is. It's
Yeah.
a monthly thing, and that includes the newsletter and any kind of birthday card correspondence, but yes, $4 monthly.
That's really not a lot, especially
It's
when
not
people are looking for to give back in some way.
right. It's less than $50 a year. I mean, it's less than a new pair of shoes. So,
Right.
and
And
it's
and you're making people stay.
yeah, that's it. And I thought as soon as I get myself, I've got one community that one lady had wrote in. She said, I've got some memory care patients, but they don't remember. They don't remember letter to letter. So she inspired me to put together an idea for our memory care patients. Which is super cool. And I was excited about it. And I've got a few people that are interested and have signed up. They write through their activity director. So on this database, their activity director's name is on there, their name, their contact information, and then anything that they want to include about the residents. And I've got a note on there. So this is what this is. There's so many residents in this group. They're memory care patients. They don't necessarily, so people can write back and forth on them. So my first one that I got, I'm going to be their pen pal. So I started out, but yeah, which I'm excited about. So, and then yeah, I'm always sending birthday cards, and it's been really fun.
No, that's incredible. I think that's so important because while they may, particularly in memory care, in the moment,
Hmm.
they're
They
engaged.
love it.
Yeah, they're engaged. They know what's going on, and no, that's incredible. And I particularly memory care. That's where I worked.
Okay.
And with memory care too, you have they're often forgotten because
Hmm.
you don't know how to engage with them. It's difficult to when they're in a nursing home. They're really dependent on others to make those connections for them, and that's a beautiful bridge that you've created.
Yeah,
Um,
I was like I said, I can't take credit wholly for that idea. I had a lady, her name is Sarah. She wrote in and she said, "Is there any way?" And I thought, well, you know what? Yep, there is, because she kind of inspired me to put that together. So yeah, if some people do sign up, there's like I said, you can filter through this database of people, so you can filter whether you want female or you want a certain state, and anyway, and there's notes on each of them, and those say these are memory care patients. I can't release their names. You have to write through Sarah so and so. Due to the level of their care, you can't release their names, which is
Good.
totally cool. But yeah, I thought that was really neat.
Yeah, no, it is, and good for Sarah for advocating in that way. But then also you just saying yes, like I
Let's
guess
do it.
there is. Yeah, let's do it. That's how things
Yeah.
get done, right?